Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. So omelet turning flip and fold spatula, best paint spreading tool I know of, and an 18 by 24 inch canvas with small black flecks and a geometric thought in my head. Maybe not as geometric as it could be, but I'm not worried about that. Or anything. I'd like it to be heavy enough so it doesn't show canvas through. And I'm contemplating purples in my top right hand corner. That was periwinkle. This is frozen amethyst. I have a little deep amethyst. I think I do. Is the marble in the tip? No, there it is. Marble might be in the tip. I'm thinking of adding a little bit of Whispering Wisteria. And maybe even, do I dare? I'm being called to Midnight Shadow, but it's closed, so we're not going to do that. I'll have to remember that and clean it up when I get a chance. Alright, so I'm going to wipe my spatula off so I can use it again. More periwinkle, yes. That might be okay for a start. Although I don't want that gold right there. Usually it's not a problem. If I wipe off my excess, I'll have a cleaner color. But I'm not sure I really want a cleaner color yet. I do want that hair to come out. What are my chances? I got it. That's a cat hair. Go figure. Alright. I like that. I'm hearing the call to teal and I'm not sure why. And I've got purple I want to use up, and I think I'm just going to put it right there on the edge because I can. There's no reason I can think of why I shouldn't. Cerulean Sea. And some indigo teal, if I can lay my hands on it. An azure moon, and another cat hair stuck to my thumb. Not sure what colors this is going to wind up being. I picked out a whole bunch in advance, and I had a theory, but it's sort of gone out the window. And I'm not up for taking all the color off my spatula, so it's going to be a mixed bag. Alright, I've got a little more color I can use. Wipe off my spatula. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the... No more paint chips. The saffron. And instead of putting down more than one color at a time, I'm just going to do one at a time for a minute. I have to decide if I'm going to use the paint on my spatula or not. This is yellow orange. I made myself by mixing yellow and orange. And I have some mellow yellow. I want to put this down. It has a little bit of hollyberry in it. Contemplating using a fresh spatula just because I don't want to mess with it right now. I might use it in a moment. These colors might mix thoroughly. They also look like they have inclusions, so I'm kind of contemplating after all that using the spatula color. And experimenting with some mark making, although I could leave those marks there and be pretty happy about it. I'm not sure that's what's going to happen. Still going to get a more interesting pattern than I would have if I hadn't done that. I've got some red, Big Apple. I see there's a little black fleck that needs to be removed. We'll go ahead and try the tweezers first. And I've got a little bit of pink carnation left. Oh, maybe a little more than that. Yeah, I see it. I did it. I thought for a minute I might want some fluorescent pink. Oh, I've got vivid magenta. Too many spatulas. One's a smaller one. Not relevant information. I want this to come off right now. Oh, and it was plugged. We'll try and deal with that later. Whatever color I cover my base with first usually dominates whatever goes over the top of it, which is pretty interesting proposition. Still being called to some darker blue, but since I don't have the midnight shadow without cleaning the tip out, that's not going to be it. But I do have blue velvet. I'm kind of thinking I might like some light blue as well. Come on. It's being one of those days. Probably I've got a marble in the tip of everything. I have no idea why this is behaving so erratically. Alright, I've got Egyptian blue, which I'll have to do. It's working a lot more easily. I'll have to figure that out. Open it up and clean out the tip. This is Oriental blue. I might have to just clean off a spatula somewhere. I've got a damp studio sponge. Hopefully it's still damp. And I'm going to use the small tool and the tweezers to remove that impedance. There may still be mark making. I can almost guarantee it. I like that teal. I'm not done with that teal, I don't think. I've got some stuff on my spatula that I'd like to share right up here to add some interest before it gets any more sticky. Now do I want some more down here? I might want a little. I just hate wasting paint. Now I'm actually contemplating some very light colored pink in here. It could be purple too. I got out the frosted berry. I don't know. I don't think I can do that with a spatula. I think it's going to have to be something else. This is tickled pink. This is the appropriate width, I think. Rubber brush, which now has excess paint on it. And where do I want to put it? I like using my excess. We know that about me. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes it just... I think I've got like 30 seconds to change my mind. Then I'm going to have to come back. So this is the indigo teal I just put down there, and I want something to go with it. And I'm thinking Snapdragon maybe. And I'm thinking about going back to the periwinkle. I wiped the red off my spatula. changed over the camera battery because I ran out of time. I'm getting a really weird call to Rhapsody Rose right now. And if it's open, we'll use it. And it's not open. But I have this little needle tip that I don't use for anything but piercing the top of things. Not going there until I see what it looks like. Now I've got all that color on my spatula to diffuse it somewhat. I'm stepping on a cap, excuse me. I don't like stepping on caps. Well, that's not what I intended there, but that's okay. I think this is mostly just a start this time anyway. Because I'm not exactly sure where to go from here. Usually this would be the point in time when I pick up a tool and start to scrape things. But I like the drag marks that the spatula makes with the paint I have on it, and that seems to be something that's pleasing me now. Although I really like that Rhapsody Rose, and I'm not sure I'm done using it. I like the gold over the top. I think I'm going to do something about that. I might still put some black in. I want some darker purple over here. I'm leaving the colors right in my spatula. Because I can. And I'd love to. That was good. I like that. Well, I'm going to do something that I think is risky. Smear some of the cerulean sea. I still keep thinking black. But if I do it, I'm going to do it soon. think I want more of this color right in here. Yeah, I like it. Still thinking black. And I happen to have some. So far so good. Not sure what to do about this in here. I want to do something. Maybe the nail art tool. Would be interesting. I'd like to use my residuals. Looks like stairs. It's cool. I think it's time, if I'm going to do something, I'm grab a tool. In this case, I'm going to start with, I have a whole bunch of Wilton cake decorating tools. A handful, in fact, which is not convenient at the moment at all. This one's my favorite. Yeah, I love that tool. I don't mind that it's not working well. I don't mind partial things. My last painting of 2025. throwing in some rogue elements. Love those colors over there. Not sure about this. I like that. Do I dare? Interfere with my pink. I think I'm almost done. Not 100% sure about that last mark. I've got this red. There's always a chance I might want to do something tomorrow, but I don't think so. Tomorrow being next year. There, whatever it is, it's very close to being done. Not sure about this blob here. Oh, I'm definitely not sure about that. Alright, that's it. I'm happy. Pretty happy anyway. Can't trust me. I do love sticking my spatula in and making marks. Pulling paint off. Makes me happy every time. And then using the residuals makes me happy too. So now, I think I'm going to call that done. Oh, that's good, right there. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.